On this episode of The Ezra Klein Show, we're looking at the implosion of Graham Platner's Senate campaign in Maine and what it reveals about the tensions tearing at the Democratic Party right now. The show is produced by Roland Hu, Annie Galvin, and Marie Cachillon, and this is an edited transcript of the conversation. Platner dropped out of the race after allegations of rape and physical abuse surfaced, allegations he flatly denies. In an archival clip, Platner says, "I just want to make it clear, this is all false. The things that have been claimed did not happen. It's not real." But before that collapse, Platner had pulled off a stunning primary victory. He beat Janet Mills, the sitting governor of Maine, and Chuck Schumer's hand-picked candidate. That win made him a focal point for competing narratives. The Democratic establishment says it proves the dangers of letting populist energy skip vetting. You can't trust the base to pick candidates. Look how Platner fell apart under scrutiny. What if that had happened after the deadline when Maine's party couldn't replace him? The populist faction sees a different lesson. They say Platner's primary win proved the establishment is vulnerable and out of touch. He beat the governor in Schumer's pick before his campaign imploded. At the center of the firestorm is Morris Katz, a strategist in his late 20s at the firm Fight Agency. You may not have heard of him, but Katz burst onto the scene as a key advisor to Zoran Mamdani and then became Platner's lead strategist. Before that, he was the ad maker for John Fetterman's 2022 campaign and a key strategist on Dan Osborne's independent Senate run in Nebraska in 2024. There's a certain working-class coded populist campaign style that Katz has become central in defining. Now, from both the left and the center, the knives are out. There are stories about the slipshod way he ran the Platner campaign. A Democratic Socialists of America letter is circulating arguing the DSA shouldn't work with him anymore. Ezra Klein says you can really see this both ways. Katz made genuinely huge mistakes. It's very possible the failure to effectively vet Platner could cost Democrats the Senate this year. At the same time, Katz has clearly figured out something about this political moment that strategists many years his senior have not. So Klein wanted to have Katz on the show to ask him about both what he clearly got right and what went wrong. That conversation is coming up. Thanks for listening to The Ezra Klein Show.